turn the speaker on upstairs? I did. No, when I call, we'll walk. Yep. All right. All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to get our ceremony started here in just a minute. I'd ask that you all please make your way to your seats. We also need to make sure that the rows are kept clear for the graduates to walk down. So on either side of the center aisles are 2 rows, so please get to your seats and clear those aisles. Thank you. They're just going to go up and see. David, do you see the volume controls?
Is it in the box above the desk or is the one on the floor?
On the floor.
Copy, I see it.
I believe it's microphone 4.
That is correct. I'm turning it up to half volume.
All right, I'm going to test. All right, guys, again, we're asking that you all please make your way to your seats as the graduates are going to be marching in shortly. We're going to...
Let me know if that helps or anything else. Okay, so Neil, I just turned microphone number 4 up to half volume, and then you said
So don't turn the number 4 knob. That's not connected to anything. Only the 5 wireless is what wireless microphone component is plugged into the back. So that controls the wireless microphone volume. That one should be turned up. And then there's a main volume on the right that's turned up a little bit too. So really aim to turn up to 5.
Copy. Kevin, go ahead and try it.
Test. All right, that's a little bit better. All right, guys, we're going to get started here, so please make your way to your seats. Can you radio to Ashley? Bring him in. All right, I see graduates. Let's go. Wipe the marshals. Wipe the marshals chairs. At this time, I'd like to now call up the Cage Choir to sing the Star-Spangled Banner. We ask that everyone rise and please remove your hats as we honor our nation. Guys, keep them up. At this time, I'd now like to call up to the stage our student body president, Miss Izzy Lawson, to do the Pledge of the Flag and give the welcoming address.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, families, faculty, and most importantly, my fellow students. In moments like these, we're asked to pause, to look back on where we've been, reflect on who we've become, and recognize the moments that brought us here. We might think of the big memories, like opening a college decision letter, our first Friday night lights, prom, and getting your driver's license. But before we step across the stage and into the next chapter of our lives, it's essential that we take a moment to recognize something that has been with us through all the memories and milestones: love. Now, I know love might not be the first word that comes to mind when you think of high school. However, if you dig deep and really think about it, love has been the thread running through it all. It's the quiet kind of love, steady, sometimes unnoticed, but always present. The type of love that has been the main ingredient in creating these lifelong memories. The love that was shown to us when our families and friends showed up at games, events, and performances. The moms who let us stay home on a hard day, who listened to every "I'm gonna drop out" meltdown and responded with a hug. The siblings who picked up every FaceTime call, no matter the time, and the family who we found along the way. Step-parents, grandparents, guardians, and all of the other mentors in our lives who made this journey richer and more meaningful. There's then the love of our friends, the ones who brought us a rush every morning and who we've known since riding bikes to the lake together. All of the little moments with our friends, like decorating posters before a pep rally, the chaos of dances, trying to search through hordes of people to find them, to then dance all night together. Shout out to Piper and Reagan. Whether we met in kindergarten or just last semester, these are the people who made Kennett more than just a school, but a truly supportive community. The community that has allowed us to reach our full potential. The community that has engraved how we learn from good decisions and some poor ones, and the community that has used every one of our individual experiences to shape us and has inspired us to reach our full potential. These are the threads that have woven our high school experience together and will always remind us of home. I am, and forever will be, incredibly grateful for the lessons we learned that didn't always involve a textbook, the real-life wisdom and support our teachers have surrounded us with, like the freshman year realization that socks are definitely necessary at school dances, and offering us the space in their classrooms where we could find our best friends. From teachers installing all of your advice and knowledge into us, to being the glue holding us together on our hardest days, and for being the place where we could feel safe enough to unload all of our emotions by ranting for hours, thank you. We wouldn't be the people, athletes, or students we are today without you. So as we look ahead towards college, careers, or whatever adventure comes next, I challenge all of us to carry two things with us: who we love and what we're grateful for. Remember the people who stood by you, and never forget how much love it took for you to get here. The future may seem daunting, but the memories and love will follow and carry you through all of the difficult tasks. Today is loud, exciting, and unforgettable. But in the middle of that celebration, take a quiet moment, tell someone you love them, say thank you, and reflect on the moments that matter. Don't forget, you are always loved. Thank you.
I'd ask now that the graduating members of the band please join the band, as your performance will be next. Good morning, and welcome to Kennett High School as we celebrate the graduating class of 2025. I'd like to welcome all of the families, friends, educators, and community members that are here in attendance today as we honor this outstanding group of young adults. I'd like to recognize all of their achievements, both individually and as a group, from their past 4 years, but also to set each of them on their path for the next chapters of their lives. Every year, I swear that I'm going to write my welcoming address early, and yet every year, I seem to find myself getting down to the wire before I find the theme that is just right for this year's class. This year was no exception to that rule, but after much reflection, I'd like to talk to our members of the class of 2025 about falling forward. I'd love to stand here before you and tell you that life is easy and that you are all going to be wildly successful the moment you step off stage with your diploma. However, if I did that, I would simply be lying. What I can tell you, however, that in your lives you will face adversity, you will face setbacks, you will face challenges. You will have obstacles that you need to overcome and barriers that you need to get past. And that is where your education and experience from the past 4 years and all your years of school will set you up to face this head on. It seems like just in a blink of an eye since you joined us here 4 years ago. And at that time, things were certainly very different here at KHS. But let's set the stage even further by going back 2 additional years, when the world seemingly shut down and you spent the last quarter of your 7th grade year learning remotely. Then, as you hit 8th grade, all came back together, but things were still not normal. Cohorting became a thing, and your school experience looked very different. You were in small groups, and your contact with the wider school community was just not there. Oh yeah, and let's not forget to mention, we're all still wearing masks as well. Now this brings us to your freshman year. Cohorting was over, and we were getting back to normal, or so we thought. After having spent a year and a half either fully or mostly isolated, coming back together was just not that simple. We needed to find our way again, and unfortunately, that was going to take time and not be just as easy as waving a magic wand and going back to the things The horrific TikTok trend of devious licks hit. Yes, we remember that still. And we were not immune to it. It was a sad and challenging time as we figured out how to reclaim normalcy. And as we did so, we looked to create a better, new normal. We faced this challenge together, and while it did not happen overnight, or even in a few short months, change was on the horizon. Moving now to the end of your freshman year, we had a group of students from across all grades that said, enough is enough. And with staff all on board, we started a new journey in a new direction. Over these past 3 years, I watched as this class grew by leaps and bounds. Leaders emerged, and with that, so too did a new community and environment, one where Eagle Spirit clearly shone through. Many of you took on roles in student government, others in our growing Student Ambassadors program, and many more found their places in our different clubs, CTSOs, and other student organizations. There was a place for everyone, and with that, I saw growth, and together, we fell full forward. I can tell you that while this may have been one of the biggest challenges that we have faced as a community, a state, or a nation, it will certainly not be the last one that any of you will face in your lives. What you should know, though, is that we did it. You did it. And if you can overcome this, you can overcome anything. And while I hope in that your 4 years that you have grown in the areas of math, science, English, social studies, perhaps learned a new language, completed a career tech program and gained all of the skills that go with it, or developed your craft in the arts, what I really hope that you have learned is how to think critically, how to solve problems, not just on paper, but real-world problems, or how to advocate for yourself or others. For these are the real skills that we work to develop and instill in our students. These are the skills that are going to allow you to go forward and take on what is in front of you. And please know that if you do not succeed the first time, you will have the confidence to pick yourself up and carry on, because you can and you will be successful. You just need to believe in yourselves and know that you've got this. And so, as you look to the next chapter of your life, whether it be heading off to school, heading into the workforce, off to serve our country, or wherever your path may take you, please remember the words of the late former President John F. Kennedy. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. I'd like to once again congratulate all the members of the class of 2025. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your principal. I look forward to seeing and hearing all of your successes, both big and small, as you leave here. And I especially want to hear how all of you will fall forward. It is on that note that I'd like to leave you with one final quote from the book by Dr. Seuss, The Places You Will Go. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. On behalf of Kennett High School, I would like to thank you, congratulate you, and wish you all the best on all of your achievements. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Now fly off and soar. At this time, I'd like to give your attention to the Kennett High School Band, to perform the song Hercules by Michael Sweeney. Thank you to our KHS band. And now, at this time, it's my great honor to call to the stage this year's class of 2025 valedictorian, Mr. Jack Heisler, to give the valedictorian address.
Good morning, everyone. Before I get into my little motivational bit, I'd like to start off by thanking the people who have helped me along my journey so far. To my family, thank you always for being my base support, keeping me going. To my friends, thank you for the iconic memories, the fulfilling days, and the random laughter. And to my teachers and coaches, thank you for challenging me to become who I am today. Being named as valedictorian made me think about its significance in my time at Kennett. Everyone will tell me that I'm valedictorian because I'm smart and worked hard, but for me, it's about something deeper. I didn't work hard in school just to get high grades. I realized that the reason I worked hard is my genuine desire to understand. Not knowing something isn't a weakness, it is an invitation. It pushes us to figure out the things we don't understand. We know so little, and that should inspire us to stay curious and explore. Albert Einstein once said, "The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing." I think we often feel like we have all the answers, that not knowing is a sign of failure, but not knowing is where the learning begins. It's a spark that lights curiosity. Not knowing is what moves us forward and makes all those little moments feel so significant. And yes, stepping into the unknown is scary, but that doesn't mean we should stay frozen because we are nervous. Being nervous is only proof that what we are doing is meaningful. This new phase we are entering will be meaningful because it is so daunting. The fear of the future should not stop us, it should excite us. Meaning the fear of the unknown and our future headlong can be what leads us past uncertainty and towards happiness. High school has given us an opportunity to experiment and try to find our purpose. It has given us chances to completely get out of our comfort zone. It has made the ordinary times extraordinary. These years gave us the freedom to try, to fail, to change our minds, and to grow. Over these high school years, I've seen my peers grow and accomplish amazing things. I know that the class of 2025 is full of people who are ready to take that leap of uncertainty into the future. Now, we take the first step into the uncomfortable future, one that is nerve-wracking but exhilarating. There will be good times and scary times, but we must remember that as long as we move forward, we will all end up at a destination. Thank you, class of 2025.
I'd now like to call to the stage this year's class of 2025 salutatorian, Ms. Piper Lopushansky, to give this year's salutatory address.
Hello, welcome. Today, our friends, families, and teachers have come together to celebrate our biggest milestone yet. It's important to thank them. They have witnessed our growth and stood by us through many significant moments. Thank you to our teachers who have challenged us to strive for excellence, who have been driven by a true passion for helping their students succeed. Becoming a high school graduate would have been all the more difficult without your daily support. Thank you to our friends, the people who choose to stand by us, encourage us, and work toward their own goals while helping us achieve ours. These friendships remain woven into the tapestry of our lives. Thank you to our families who have led us through our early years and in one way or another have been the most effective in building the foundations for our lives. The lessons learned, the unconditional love, and the guidance received have shaped us all into the young adults we have become. And lastly, to the friends and family members who couldn't make it here today. We understand the circumstances you're facing and we know that you're supporting us from whatever distance that may be. Graduation is not only a celebration for completing high school, but also a celebration of the growth we have experienced at Kennett. Take a moment and travel back to your first day of high school. How did you look and dress? What were your interests? And what qualities defined your character? Now return to the present and ask yourself these questions. Did your style change? Are you interested in different things? Are these individual qualities stronger, or did you develop new ones? Maybe some things have stayed the same, but overall, I imagine the changes that occurred during these past 4 years have shaped you into a version of yourself that's closer to the person you want to be. As I brainstormed points to include in this speech, I thought about my own growth during high school. I think what changed the most for me was my confidence level, and I'm sure this goes for many of my peers too. As an underclassman, my mom would pick me up from practices, and during those 15-minute drives home, she frequently took advantage of our time being together to teach me a variety of lessons. They ranged from cultivating quality friendships to avoiding typical high school drama. But the thing that really stuck out to me, and maybe it's just because it came up so often, was the importance of having confidence in myself. My mom always told me that self-assurance was the key to believing in your abilities, to stepping outside of your comfort zone. These words stuck with me throughout my time here and have propelled me to this very podium. So thank you, Mama. We know our diplomas represent that we've learned all the academic requirements in math, reading, and writing to move forward with our future plans. But another thing they demonstrate is the growth in character we've experienced throughout our high school years. In a few months, each of us will be starting fresh, whether it's at a college, a trade school, a branch of the military, or a job. Venturing into the unknown can be scary. As you walk into your first lecture or sit down at an interview, I encourage you to take my mom's advice. Move forward with confidence. Believe in yourself. No matter what path you're choosing, inner strength will make it easier. So congratulations, class of Kennett High School 2025. Let trust and faith in yourself guide you forward.
Now at this time, we have a few special acknowledgments. First, I'd like to recognize this year's Kennett High School class of 2025 top 10. Please, as I call your name, stand and be recognized. We'll call them in alphabetical order. Miss Cassidy Aruda. Mr. Davin Bailey. Mr. Jack Heisler. Ms. Stephanie Kenzierski. Ms. Piper Lopushansky. Ms. Aless Nung. Mr. Nolan Prue. Mr. Austin Roberts. Ms. Alexandra Sweeney, and Mr. Connor Wiggin. Congratulations to you all. I would all now so like to recognize our students that will be enlisting in our armed services. Please stand and be recognized for the service that you are committing to your country and our country. Mr. Jack Calderwood, U.S. Air Force Academy. Ms. Aaliyah Lafreniere, Army National Guard. Thank you for your service. It is now time for the awarding of Kennett High School's prestigious trophies and awards to the class of 2025. The first award I'd like to give out tonight is the Parker Merrow Award. The Parker Merrow Award is presented to a Kennett High School student who makes the most progress over their 4 years at Kennett High School. The recipient of this award is based on feedback from the Kennett High School faculty, and a number of factors are examined each year to determine the most fitting recipient. It is with great pleasure that this year we award the Parker Merrow Award to Will Fournier. Next, we'd like to recognize those individuals receiving the Principal's Award. The Principal's Awards are given annually to students that recognize outstanding achievement, perseverance, accomplishment, grit, and a variety of other characteristics that we value in our students here at Kennett High School. The recipients of this award have all made a great impact on our Kennett community and in different ways, but are all equally worthy of recognition and honor of being selected as a recipient of this prestigious award. This year, we have 5 recipients that I'd like to call to the stage to be honored. The first, Melissa Bunker. Next, Miss Isabel Frechette. Next, I'd like to call to the stage Ms. Zoe Groves. Our next recipient, Mr. Wilkin Lara. And this year's final Principal's Award goes to Patrick Laughlin. Our next award is the George T. Davidson Spirit of Kennett Award. This award has been presented annually since 1999 to a member of the senior class who best exemplifies the commitment, enthusiasm, and leadership to promote positive school spirit. This award is named after George T. Davidson, who was a distinguished member of our community and served as a coach and mentor to numerous young men and women at Kennett High School and our greater community. We are honored to present this year's award to Isabel Lawson. Our final award is the Kennett Cup. The Kennett Cup is one of the most coveted and prestigious awards at Kennett High School. Each year is presented to a graduating member of the class based on their service to the school. I'd like to call up to the podium at this time Tanner Kennett to award the Kennett Family Cup.
Good morning. I'm a proud member of the Kennett family, and even prouder former graduate of Kennett Chess, and of course, a proud community member here in Conway, New Hampshire. The Kennett Cup is an award given annually to one graduating senior each year. It is considered the top award given out each year to a graduating senior. This year, the award goes to a student that exemplifies all the qualities that are sought when deciding who to award this prestigious award. The student leads by example. They do so in the classroom, on the field of play, out in the community, or wherever they may find themselves. This student has shown tremendous growth over their 4 years at Kennett High School, and as they prepare to leave the nest at Kennett High School and are ready to spread their wings and soar. The individual has demonstrated in her time at Kennett High School, as well as all of the schools she has attended in her 13 years in SAU 9, that they always put others before themselves, that they have a giant heart, and that they are always the type of friend who will be there whether the time of need or time of celebration. Over the past several years, this student has spent a tremendous number of hours providing service to our local communities and helping to make a difference. They have particularly had a strong presence working with the local youth, supporting the performing arts with their strong love of theater, as well as their own pursuit of theater and acting in our local community. As they head off to study political science next year, it is with great certainty that they are ready to make a bigger mark on this world. This student is someone who clearly leads by example, albeit in a way that is quiet and without focus on themselves. They do not live in the spotlight, but are always there quietly setting a great example. And for exactly this reason, I am so excited that these quiet qualities have not gone unnoticed, but rather have spoken very loudly. And it is with great pleasure that the 2025 Kennett Cup is awarded to Alex Sweeney. Congratulations, Alex.
Congratulations, Alex, and to all of our award winners. At this time, I'd like to call to the stage the chair of the Conway School Board, Mr. Joe Mosca, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Amy Frechette, to help hand out with the diplomas. I'd also like to call to the stage Mr. David Coleman, Dean of Students for grades 11-12, to read off the names.
Good afternoon.
the moment you've all been waiting for. Jack Bailey Heisler. Beckett Nils Clark. Jackson Dennis Abbott. Charlotte Albert. Antonio Francesco Angelini. Gianna Isabella Ansaldi. Owen Shackford Arias. Poppy Emerson Armenio. Cassidy Christina Aruda. Davin Jude Bailey. Dominic Mason Bennett. Sarah Grace Bishop. Talon William Blackman. Lucas Matthew Bonin. Haley Lynn Boynton. Michael Patrick Briette. Jacob Owen Brown. Melissa Lee Bunker. Haley Elizabeth Burke. Kaysen Daniel Burke. Jordan Alexander Butts. Jack Brian Calderwood. Brendan Everett Campbell. Matthew D. Charette. Benjamin Levi William Chick. Evan Connor Cicero. Donnie Faith Claudio. Isis Jade Coombs. Elijah James Cormack. Cooper Ralph Cronin. Haley Rachel Davidson. Caleb Matthew Day. Maya Marie DeSilla. Matteo Deliangeli. Gemma Louise Dimmick. James Everett Dingman. Jonathan L. Dodge. Michaelin N. Drew. William James Dziski. Kaylee Edgar. Camden James Enos. Roy Esty. Baden Thomas Fall. Yvonne Beth Field. William Ryan Fournier. Ava Catherine Fox. Isabel Jane Frechette. Cameron Matthew Fusco. Zoe Marie Gagnon. Caleb Matthew Gavitt. Emma Lorraine Jeffrey. Aaron Charles Gilmore. Spencer William Glacken. Tiana Goldstein. Ethan R. Gould. Elizabeth Shea Graham. Owen Bradley Grames Edwards. Jake Paul Graziano. Brooklyn Tyler Grout. Zoe Ruth Groves. AJ John Guida. Margaret Grace Hall. Noah Matthew Hembry. Nico Alden Henderson. Dylan James Hooper. Jillian Ann Howland. Sawyer Jean Hussey. Abigail Rachel Hines. Maura Lynn Irish. Devin Jakubek. Piper Marie Lupashansky. Isabel May Lawson. Riley J. Douglas Josue Jerez Caceres. Tristan Charles Jones. Brianna Junkins. Hannah Flora Dobbin Kelsch. Stephanie Claire Kenzerski. Capen Ray Kisman. Bella Apple Miller King. Hannah Marie King. Kaylee Ann King. Parker Rodney Arthur Kurz. Aaliyah Maysky Lafreniere. Sabrina Elizabeth LaMarche Cook. Wilkin Lara. Adam Nicholas Lash. Patrick Sawyer Laughlin. Adele Ann Laurie. Liam Justin Argus Lett. Cassidy Mara Eve Littlefield. Grace Ann Livingston. Annabelle Elizabeth Longo. Matilda Sophia Maycumber. Ashlyn Kimberly Maddie. Cole Terrence McAllister. Lacey Paige McKinley. Emmett James McGlone. Brady Allen McHenry. Matthew Shane McKinney. Tori Rose Mercado. Kaylee June Minor. Mia, Melina, Mola. Hallie, Waldner, Morneau. Nico Mossman. Ellie Ann Nelson. Camden Elizabeth Newton. Hayden Nickerson. Aless Sari Nung. Daniel Francis Norse. Brendan Michael Noyes. Gavin Robert Parker. Caleb Joseph Picanso. Quentin Plord. Naomi Lydia Plummer. Blake D. Pomerlow. Nolan James Prue. Logan Arthur Ramsey. Eben Joseph Gray Raymond. Austin David Roberts. Coral Rose Romika. Gabriel James Shaw. Isabella Sidoti. Dylan Michael Smith. Sophia Marinich Smith. Tanner Roderick Smith. Alexandra Faith Sweeney. Rushi Niteshkumar Taylor. Devin Franklin Tate. Samantha Thompson. Logan Alexander Troon. Richard Vargas Jr. Braden Michael Verado. Autumn Hope Villeneuve. Avery Jesse Whitelaw. Connor Robert Wiggin. Hayden Taylor Williams. Grayson John Witchley. Zachary Howard Smiley Youngling. Congratulations to all the graduates.
At this time, it is now my great honor to bring the senior class president to the podium to give his closing address. Come on up, Beckett Clark.
Hello, everyone. Before I start, I would just like to dedicate this speech to one of the best people I know. Doug Norris has been one of the most influential people in my life, and even though he couldn't be here today, I hope he knows that I blame most of my success and who I am as a person today because of him. And I know he couldn't be here, but I know he's watching, and I hope he feels better than ever soon. I love you. Okay. Okay. Hello again, everyone. My name is Beckett Clark. I had the honor to serve as your senior class president this year. Growing up with my classmates for 4 years was the best privilege I could have asked for. Thanks for being there with me. I also want to thank my family for sticking with me throughout high school, and I think I'm safe in also thanking all the families and parents here today for sticking with their graduates. We love you, and we wouldn't have made it here without you. I know there were times that we definitely didn't make it easy for our families, but they supported us through it all. So thank you for all you have done. I couldn't tell you how many different ideas I had for this speech. I think I had about 4 different lists with numerous ideas on each, whole speeches I wrote just to change them. Then, on a regular day like any other, I realized what made Kennett special enough that I would run for class president. 10 years from now, none of us will remember the test scores or the grades or the lectures we got inside the classroom. But we will remember the people who spent their time with us, who were there for us when we needed them, and who laughed with us every day. I'll remember the best friend who was willing to buzz and bleach their hair with me a week before homecoming, all because of a silly bet. I mean, I liked the hair and how it looked, even if I ended up with a bunch of lame Slim Shady jokes. That same friend remained by my side ever since the first varsity soccer game we watched together as 2 little JV merchants. So thank you, Cole, for everything. I'll remember the teacher who always refused to give up on me, even if they should have, based on my lack of will to work day in and day out. That same teacher who tutored me in their after-school boot camp every week for months, just to help me keep my grades respectable. So sincere thanks to Miss Reedy for all she has done, and to all of our teachers for their time, dedication, and support. And of course, I'll remember my mom, the only person willing to drive for hours and hours every weekend just to bring me to the practices, the games, and the team meals afterwards. My mom encouraged me through and through. She even flew with me to Florida to visit colleges. No matter how much I may have taken what my mom did for granted, I just knew she'd never give up on me. So thank you, Mom, and thanks to all the moms and parents who supported us through our high school years. I think every student could name at least one person they'll remember after graduation, not because of the good grades they gave you, or because they might have given you a couple answers on DMAX economic worksheets. We'll remember them because they were there for us. They were the person you told about eating some great food, or who you talked to about the score of the game, or who listened to you when you were struggling. They let you ramble on and on about your problems, no matter how foolish. I couldn't tell you how many times I thought I was annoying my closest friends with all my different issues. But no matter how long I waffled on, or what ridiculous thing I was talking about, my friends kept listening. And as many of you might know, I sure do talk a lot. All of these people, the friends, the teachers, the families, I'd like everyone to simply pause right now and think about a person who lifted you up during high school. Think about what made them memorable. Now, as we approach our final moment in high school, we prepare to take the next step in our lives. I have one final thing to ask of you as your senior class president. After this ceremony is over, find that memorable person. Thank them for everything they've done for you. On our day of honor, show gratitude to those who helped us get here. Thank you all, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Beckett, for your thoughtful and heartfelt words. Certainly does take a lot to get you to stop talking. At this time, though, now, we need to confirm our graduates and their status. Please all rise, graduates. Let's move your tassels from the right side to the left. You are now graduates of Kennett High School. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Guys, come back after. Come back after.